open one in between a box or something like that. But for the most part, we'll sweat them. All right, let's move this out of the way. We can go right here. Not the best handwriting on that one from me. Good luck, everybody. Hoping for some low numbers and some nice extra hits. We know we'll have 4 numbers in every box, but we're hoping for much more on top of that. Sketch would be really cool. MLB card would be really cool. Yes, good luck, everybody. So, like I said, I want to start off with a bang. So we're going to do an Elsa pack first, and then we'll get to moving on to all the rest of them. The first one's always tricky. Every time. So I see a Wreck-It Ralph already. All right. Miguel. We got Alberto Scarfano. Refractor for Pepita, Coco. Vanilla P for Wreck-It Ralph. A Grandmother Willow for Pocahontas. And our first numbered card is Mei Lee, Turning Red. So that goes to the Zootopia and Turning Red spot. First Mei Lee that we've hit on here. I think that's Ashley. I believe. Got Wreck-It Ralph. It's more Wreck-It Ralph Fix It Felix. I'm going to have to add a few more of those. Alice, Classic Alice. Prism Refractor of Moni. Sorcerer Mickey. Iconic Moments for Sword and the Stone. And Araya. So we didn't really start off with a bang, per se. Out of $2.99, but that's okay. Start off with something. All right. Li Shang. Dashmar. Sarge. Carabao Cow. Alice Icons. And Riley. I'm going to separate these for you if I can, as I go. All right. Fitting for the song that's on right now. Sebastian. Clawhauser. We have a Siamese cat for Lady and the Tramp. It's the first one I've seen like this. I've seen this this insert, just not the Siamese cat one. Psy and Am. Pinocchio Refractor. Icons for Wally and the King. Cars. So I hope everybody had a good day today. Wednesday, we're halfway through the week. I left work early today, so that was nice. Maleficent. Elizabeth Swan. Oaken. Stitch Refractor. We have the theme song guy and Quasimodo. So I don't know if anyone noticed, there is like a slight, I've noticed on refractors, just a slight printing issue or cutting issue where it's cut a little too close up here, and then you can see the beginning of the next card. I'm pretty sure if you go to Tops, you can put in a quality control thing, and they will send you a corrected one. But yeah, I've noticed that mostly on these like base card refractors. So, nobody dying is a good day. No one dead on set. Okay, Pluto, Pongo, anyone mentions, Ka, Ramon, a Future Stars for Bug's Life, and King Triton. So we'll be saving all the number cards, but I'm going to do one in between each box. And we'll hit all the rest of them at the end. Meg, Peter Pan, Goofy, Aladdin Refractor, Iconic Moments for Wreck-It Ralph, and Flo. Seems like every time the giveaway happens, a lot of cards hit for that one. It's a lucky spot to get. Okay, this is the same break from last night, Kevin, yes. So you're on Ratatouille. Yep. This is the only one we've done since then. We got Tigger here, Dale, Ambassador Taras, a Animal Prism. Nice one. Pluto, insert card, and Louisa. Yep, you're in the right one, Kevin. This is the one you're on Ratatouille. Got Joy here. Haven't seen any Ratatouille yet, but we're still on the first box. Yensid, Woody, Lilo, icons for Mickey. Nice, and the Mad Hatter. All right, let's open one more Elsa, and then we'll move on to the next box. So we'll have like 9 left for the very end. We gotta get one little nice, exciting moment here. Wally, Cheshire Cat, Olaf Prism, Judy Hopps. Iconic Moments for Dumbo, and Ernesto de la Cruz to 75. Nice one for Coco. Can't remember off the top of my head who is on Coco, but it's a nice one.
Katie?
Katie?
Katie Rance.
Ah, Katie Rance, yeah. Katie Rance. So she's in here with a couple of relatives, I think. They said the whole family's getting involved. All right, box number 2. See if we can get a MLB card or an Actor Auto or something wild. We did get Actor Auto in the first break out of this case, and then in the first base break in this case, we got Actor Auto and the Casa Madrigal, and then in the last one, we got the image variation for Mr. Incredible, and we had a number to 10 Dumbo, which was a really nice one. So in case anyone is in for the first time, there's kind of a weird glitch with Pops where you can tell what packs the numbered cards will be in, so we know that we're on an Elsa case, so all the numbered cards are going to be in here. Base cards and possible other big hits will be in these other packs, but we're going to wait to open a lot of the Elsa packs here at the very end, just so we can end with a lot of big cards. Terry, Elastigirl, Pocahontas, we got Glorden, icons for Snow White, the original Disney icon, and Nala. What's this from? Disney Channel? I don't reckon. We're doing a different playlist this time, not the one that I created, but just a general one. Flounder. Yep, lots of Alice base again. Major line art, or Mayor, not Major. Ernesto de la Cruz. Remy, there's a Ratatouille, so Remy on the Prism. We got an Yzma insert for Emperor's New Groove and Maui. Are you still wanting the base, Gabe? I know the last couple you said to not send, but let me know if you guys still want the base or not. Miss Piggy for the Muppets. Will Turner. Sven. Baloo Refractor for Jungle Book. Icons Cusco. And Chef Gusteau, also Ratatouille. Yep, okay, no base for Alex. So you can just take that, we'll just put it in someone else's. We'll spread it around to some other people. Jesse, we got Simba here. Bambi, Prism Refractor. Mowgli Refractor. Skip it. This Bruno song's been playing like all the time, so we're gonna skip it. My wife's tired of it. I am too, a little bit. Forky was the last one, and we got Zeus. Yep, we'll throw some extra base in. A lot of the time what we do is we kind of look when we're packing, we look at the stacks of cards and we adjust accordingly. But we can definitely throw in some extra for you as well. We don't have tons and tons of extra, but we definitely have enough to throw some extras in. There's Prince Charming, Genie, Figaro. Got Taka for the Mufasa live action, or is it Mufasa? Yeah. Pluto icons. Nice one. And Nick Wilde. Yeah, we'll throw extras in there. No worries. I think we maybe could have an actor auto or something like that here. Yep, something's going on. Let's go like this. Bagheera. I think we might have something coming. Lady and the Tramp. And this is in a base set box, so this should be like an actor auto or something like that. Or, don't tell me if this is true, sometimes they just put a card in backwards. At random. But I think this is something. Yeah, it was just a card in backwards. Oh. They tricked us. Why did they do that? It was just a random backwards card. Just double checking. Yeah, just a random backwards card. I think actually there were 7 cards as well. They like to fool you sometimes. But I noticed like the actor autos and stuff typically aren't backwards, so that was just a weird one. Minnie Mouse making her first showing. Ambassador Tegman, Kronk, Cruella de Vil, Refractor, Miko for Pocahontas, one of my wife's favorite, and Ambassador Helix. Alright, we're going to do one more base pack, we'll do an Elsa, and then we'll move on to the final box. And then after that, all Elsa, all numbered cards. King Louis, Moonwind, Frozone for Incredibles, King for Cars, Refractor, Iconic Moments of Pocahontas, another Pocahontas, and Izzy Hawthorne. Alright, we're going to do one more Elsa here, and then we'll get on to the final box, which hopefully has something big in it. These cases have a few hidden gems in them, but you never know which boxes they'll actually be in. Alright. Ariel. What in the world? This is another one that's a little weird. They're sorting very strangely here. Wreck-It Ralph, Alice, Simba, Ariel. Okay, now I got it. Elio, and this should be a numbered card. Yes, Yen Sid. We're getting all the high numbers out of the way early.
Kevin, I don't think that they do DuckTales or Tailspin in these boxes.
It's not in this checklist. You can get a sketch of it, but it's not in the checklist. I mean, I've seen a sketch of it, not saying they actually exist. The sketches, they kind of gave the artists full freedom to sketch whatever they want, so that's kind of why we have an extra spot for all non-movie sketches. Because like if a sketch for Robin Hood or something like that came out, technically Robin Hood isn't in here at all. So we would have to give that sketch to that spot. But yeah, they switch the checklist around every year, so you're going to have Mickey and Pluto and Minnie and all those guys every year. But like last year they had Fox and Hound and other movies like that, and this year Fox and Hound is not in it, so they switch it up.
What was that Huey sketch?
Yeah, there was a Huey sketch pulled, so Huey wouldn't be in any of these movies that are on the checklist, but like I said, the sketches can be of anybody. I have seen a Robin Hood one. I think I've seen Aristocats. So all of those sketches are like the only way you could get any character that's not on the checklist. If you Google 2025 Disney Chrome checklist, it'll pull up all the characters and movies that are in the cards. Yeah, I've seen Ratatouille sketches. They're out there. The sketches are new this year, so people are loving them, and they're selling for quite a good amount of money online. Incredible. Yeah, some of the art's really nice. You should check out the sketches that have been pulled on eBay and stuff like that. They're really cool. Oaken for Frozen, Clarabelle Cow, Refractor, Yzma again. She's shown up twice now on this exact insert, and Sean Yu. And maybe we'll just pull a sketch here. That would be the speaking it into existence. Yzma again. Yzma is everywhere. Ambassador Cuesta, Hero for Big Hero 6, Lady and the Tramp, Refractor, Cusco Icons again. He's shown up twice now, and again with Ambassador Helix. All right. Meg, Peter Pan, Goofy, Ramon Prism, another iconic moments for Lady and the Tramp, and Belle. This would be the first break where we haven't hit an auto or anything like that out of this case, or image variation or something. Let's get something.
Let's get a 1-1.
1-1 incoming. A nuke. Ka, Ramon again. Lots of cars coming out. Mirabelle. Sarge, like I said, lots of cars coming out. Sarge on Refractor. Again, icons of Snow White. That's another dupe. But that's fine. Snow White doesn't have very many cards, so getting a couple of those out. Let's go from this side. Try not to do anything to the cards. Alright, Yen Sid, Woody, and anybody who's just joining, we're going to go through a lot of Elsa packs which have all the color very, very soon. Pluto, Icons Forky again, and the Bagheera. Yeah, everybody loves Forky. He was the best part of the Toy Story 4 movie.
I love those Forky shorts.
Oh yeah.
What's cheese? Yeah,
there's some really funny like Pixar shorts on Disney Plus with Forky, where he's kind of like learning about the world.
If you haven't watched those, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's funny. Dash, Sarge again. Ka on the Prism for Jungle Book. Tomater, Refractor. It's a Cars Heavy box. Wally Icons, and Quasi. So we should have 9 Elsas to go. Alright, Animal, Muppets, Bambi. There's Remy for Ratatouille. Was upside down for some reason, so I have to do this again. Li Shang. They're going upside down all over the place. Theme song guy for Emperor's New Groove. And Anxiety. Right, Jess? This is the last 2 breaks we had hit some good stuff on these base packs even. But I might even get some good low numbers in these numbered packs. Alice, Miguel, Alberto Scarfano, Joy, icons of Pluto, and Nala. All right, so let's get this cleaned up here. Whoa, I haven't put that thing up there before, so it's probably not the best idea.
Give me a minute just to catch up really quick.
All right, I'll give my wife just a second to catch up on everything, because now she's gonna be doing a lot of sleeving and top loading. This is where we get down to the real goods. All right, so
Bro,
1, 2,
you're
3.
showing up at just the right time.
Yeah, we're about to do all the color. We did a couple earlier, but we saved 9 more for last. No case hit or any actor auto or anything like that. But that could mean the next break is the last 3 boxes for this case, so that may mean that we got something good in those. So let me put one more here. All right. Move Mickey just slightly. Yeah, Brody, you didn't miss too much. Just these 3 numbered cards where we saved all the color for last. So not sure if you had Coco. I know Fantasia was Hobby Boss, and then Melee for turning red. But we are about to go through all the numbered cards, which we know are in the Elsa packs. So we reveal everything at once. We're not going to peek at the name or the color or anything like that. It's going to be a surprise for everybody.
Kevin, send us a DM to talk more about Ratatouille.
I think he did.
Unless you have already.
Yeah. Maui on the Prism. Let's go from the back here. Violet Parr. Icons of Nemo, first Nemo sighting. And
Ooh.
that's going to be a Mowgli out of 30. Nice one, Mowgli out of 30 Jungle Book. So these are the white numbered refractors. White to 30. Nice one. Who's on Jungle Book? I really like those 30 ones because of the white background.
Nice and clean looking.
Yeah. Jungle Book, that's Brody. So yeah, Brody just popped in and hit out of 30. It is a nice card, yeah. How's it going, D-Todd? Kevin, we actually did hit an out of 30 Ratatouille just like that a couple breaks ago, so that was a nice one. If you go back in our videos, you can see it. I think it was 2 breaks ago, maybe. Okay, another number card coming. Tigger, Dale, Ambassador Turner Ross. We got Izzy from Lightyear. We got the Pluto insert, Christmas Pluto.
Cute.
You seen that one? All right, and we got Frozen Sven. That would be Hobby Boss. Nice Frozen Sven out of 199. No worries, D-Todd. I send them out to people who I know have been in previous breaks and stuff. So, but yeah, no need to apologize. We're here. We're good. All right, Sven can go right here in the middle. Low numbers. Pongo. There's a Chef Gusteau Prism. I think there was a Remy and a Chef Gusteau Prism. Horus Horse Collar. Refractor. We have Baymax. A Future Star for Elio. And, oh my god, doubling up on Ernesto de la Cruz is Coco. That's crazy. We haven't pulled 2 numbered of the same character.
That dark blue looks good.
Yeah, dark blue is nice. That's out of 150 for Coco. 2 hits. Yeah, D-Todd, we're just doing this one tonight, and we're going to take a couple days off, but Sunday I plan to post the next one. So I'm going to try to go live Sunday in the morning, and then just throw a bunch of Ernesto here. And hopefully we can fill it and do the break all in one day. We'll see. Coco is, yep, Katie. That's Katie. So 2 Ernestos, and we still have plenty of number cards to go, so can we get a 3rd Ernesto de la Cruz? That'd be too crazy. Clarabelle Cow. Fix-It Felix. Dash. This one's a refractor. All right, this is a refractor as well. Dash. Another Chef Gusteau. Iconic Moments for Dumbo, which we saw a little earlier. And, oh, Pooh to 25.
So good.
Pooh to 25. Who has Pooh?
I don't know, I'm jealous though.
That's an awesome one.
Look how cute he is.
My wife's favorite, Pooh. So,
Motown.
Motown with a nice Pooh to 25. Big characters like Pooh, number to 25, are going to be very nice.
Would you consider this a color match? I mean, he's kind of like in between his sweater and his actual
I would say to 5 red will be his color match, but it's pretty close. Yeah, he's like in between yellow and orange. Yep, so that's going to be on an orange wave. These wavy ones are exclusive to the hobby boxes. So that's our lowest number so far, and a very big character.
Love him.
Yeah, Sunday we'll be posting up the next one, Kevin. And yeah, like Gabe said, let's get to 10,000 likes. I think last time we got to 20,000, but we did have a giveaway last time. I don't have too many cards to give away at the moment, but we will soon. We will soon. I've entered a few breaks myself. All right. Great song from Goofy Movie. Keeley, The Muses on a Prism. I like the Muses card, Sherry. You like that one?
Oh yeah, that's great.
Colonel Hati on the Refractor. Baymax. Pluto, Christmas Pluto again. And, ooh, Alice.
No, Wendy.
Sorry, Wendy. God, she flies right now. Alice Wonderland does not fly. The Shimmer. She kind of looks like Alice. Wendy for Peter Pan, sorry.
Fun fact though, they're voiced by the same person, so maybe that's.
Oh, okay. They're voiced by the same person. So I was close. Same voice actors. Yeah, I like these Alabama ones a lot.
I just sleeved the non-card because I was too busy painting.
Oh, yeah. We don't need to sleeve the base. No. We'd go through a lot of sleeves doing that. All right. Yeah, I love the Dalmatian backgrounds too. We pull the Dalmatian on the Dalmatian, and those ones are the best, in my opinion, because you get the Perdita on the 101 Shimmer. Pooh Bear to 25. No. LeFou. Motown's not in here, Sherry, so no.
Hi.
There's Wendy again. Not Alice, just Wendy. Sean Yu. Mowgli icons for Jungle Book. Jungle Book's having a pretty good one. And there's some cars. Doc Hudson out of 99 on the Green Wave. Very nice one for cars. That's Big Aces on cars. He's bought cars a couple times in a row. That's why I remember that. And then this one. 3 to go. Can we get lower than 25?
You can hand me those over there.
Which ones?
The ones over there.
Oh. The worst thing is if I knock them all over. I think these are just these. Unidentified, how's it going? 1 of 1. Oh my god. I would not know what to do. I've not pulled a 1 of 1 ever. Out of 10 is actually the lowest that I've pulled so far. Obviously, this is just our 5th break, so we got the out of 10 Dumbo last time. Genie, Lady Tremaine, Pumbaa for Lion King. We got Belle, icons for Nemo again, and Yzma. She's shown up a few times here as well. Yzma on the blue to 150. Nice one for Emperor's New Groove. That's Hurley.
Nice, Harley.
Hurley hitting on the Yzma to 150. One of the best, funniest villains, at least, for sure. All right. Okay. Yzma again. She's back. Ambassador Cuesta, Hero, have Anxiety, Aladdin, and more cards. Cruz Ramirez out of 199. That's a nice looking card. Cruz Ramirez. So Cards is on again. Hurley's out to dinner. Well, he's got his phone on him, right? Just tell him to put it on and turn the volume down. We'll keep that one for the next giveaway. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Last one, we did hit a pretty nice to 25 Pooh. Hoping for another low number. Something under 99 or under. Let's go. That would be nice. Mirabelle. Jack Sparrow. Prism. Buzz. Haven't seen a lot of Buzz coming out. Flash. Icons for Sully. Monsters, Inc. And there she is. I knew she was coming. Alice. Out of 50. See, I just was a little early when I said Alice. There we go. We got under the 100. Or under the 99 like I asked for. And Alice. Yeah, always nice to hit on the last one. Good one for Gabe and Steph. Steph, awesome. Yeah, we'll show it again once it's, she's going to sleeve and top load it real quick, and then I'll put it right back, and you can grab yourself a screenshot if you want. See if I can get it to focus a little better.
Let me help.
It likes to focus on Mickey because he's moving. But we'll send some clear pictures and stuff if you want me to send you a DM. That's a really nice one. So got a nice little to 50 there. All right, I think these last three boxes, in this case, are going to have some loaded stuff in them because these three boxes didn't have auto or anything like that, but we did hit some pretty nice low cards. The Pooh Bear being the lowest, and then the Mowgli out of 30. So I'll do a quick little recap for everybody, and then go over everything real quick. 2 Ernesto de la Cruz. Couple for cards as well. So last break we didn't have any cards under over 199. So this one a couple cards. We had the Melee and the Yen Sid, but yeah, major characters and low numbers together always big, like Alice and Pooh and Mowgli. Melee for 299. We got Yen Sid, Sven out of 199, Cruz Ramirez out of 199, Wendy out of 101. Wendy. I can't remember who's on Peter Pan. We have Ernesto, number 1, out of 150. Yzma out of 150, Emperor's New Groove.
Brody is on Peter Pan.
Brody's on Peter Pan, that's right, yep. Okay. I remember he was eyeballing it last night. He said, should I do it? And then he ended up pulling the trigger. Doc Hudson out of 99. Ernesto de la Cruz out of 75. Alice out of 50. There's that Mowgli out of 30. And best hit of the boxes, definitely Mr. Winnie the Pooh to 25. That's a really nice card.